Welcome back. The time is now 6:44. Let's get this going with a check of weather, Hunter.
Yeah.
Ugh, not that. I mean, it's going to be nicer later, right?
It will be.
But as people head out this morning, what should they know? I know there was some fog this morning. Behind us, it was like you couldn't really see anything.
Right.
Now it's a little bit better, it seems, right?
Yeah, some of this fog is starting to lift a little bit, at least here in town, Rochester. Now, other spots, especially along Highway 52 south of town, we are seeing a lot of fog, and this is a dense, freezing fog, Megan. So we're going to have to watch out for that, even some slick spots too. But hey, at least out in Mason City, you got a beautiful start to the day. No fog along the I-35 corridor, which is always a good sign, that major thoroughfare going through a good chunk of our region. So as we head through this morning, one thing that we will be tracking, of course, is that fog. And the other thing is those slick spots. No visibility right now in Preston, nothing basically in Cresco, New Hampton, and Caledonia, a half mile or so in Decorah, Charles City, and Osage, Iowa. And there you go along I-35. You're doing pretty fine. There is a dense fog advisory in place for a good chunk of southeast Minnesota and North Iowa through 9 a.m. this morning. Visibilities will hold around a half to a quarter mile or less through that time frame. And I did mention this is a freezing fog because of our temperatures that are in those low to mid, even some upper 20s and low 30s out in the driftless. So what's happening here is that near surface moisture, the fog, is starting to create a little glaze of ice over top of some untreated surfaces, those mainly being those side roads, but some main roads could be a bit slick. You see all the icons here in North Iowa. These are all snowplows. They're all out and about treating, especially in Howard and Winnebago counties, even in Chickasaw County too. So this will be something they'll be dealing with throughout the morning, but things will be improving today, which is good news. Very warm conditions are for this afternoon. Now, we do have some clouds starting to try to make their way in out of the west. I think these are those high thin cirrus clouds, so we'll still see a good amount of sunshine today. They might linger for a good chunk for the afternoon and the evening before they thicken up into tomorrow. Highs today will be in those upper 30s to low 40s, the warmest day in quite some time with a nice south breeze, and of course that sunshine poking through those very thin clouds. But it's as we head into tonight and for your Thursday, tomorrow, where we see those clouds increase, they thicken up, and then into the afternoon, here it comes. That rain out of the south from a southern storm all the way out in Baja, California right now. That's on the west coast of the U.S. It'll stream on in here. Notice those temperatures in those mid-30s, but out to the north and west, some pink, some blue, some mixing occurring out there. That's where we're on the backside of this low. The colder air is starting to stream in. We could see some mix over here from rain to snow. Now, accumulations are going to be pretty minor if you do see snow, pretty much just a dusting before everything pushes out by sunrise Friday. One interesting thing that we'll see is a decent amount of rain out of this storm, especially closer to the center of low pressure. I'm saying pretty much from across to Charles City, points to the south and east, you might be able to see close to an inch of rainfall out of this storm, something that is pretty rare this time of year. We're supposed to be getting snow. But we will get that snow. A second storm rolls in for Friday night. This one a more northern storm tapping into some colder air. We'll see snow pretty much all throughout the day Saturday. We'll see those winds probably starting to increase too. Blowing snow could be a potential and giving us some travel impacts. Still a bit too early to talk about those exact snow totals, but I could see us getting a couple of inches out of the storm. I'm not saying it's going to be a big blockbuster one, 6 inches plus. I'm saying probably 1, 2, 3 inches here and there. A good shovelable, manageable snow. But hey, the weekend, Sunday, looking pretty good. Highs are going to be in those mid-20s. Megan?
All right. Not too bad today. Get out there, enjoy it.
Yeah.
And then just kind of have to be careful and deal with some things later this week.
Yeah, we'll call it a 50-50 day today. That latter 50 is the good one. But then, of course, Thursday and Friday, we're pretty active.
All right. Thank you, Hunter.
You're welcome.